So we have to big up to the support of them because we can't do it by ourselves. You understand? Yeah. We can't buy back our own album then. That don't make no sense. You understand?
We're not.
Because being that Vybz Kartel is my dad, the mega star, there's a lot of high expectations for me.
And sent him to Eswatini because he got his stay in America because he told them he's fleeing torture.
I talk about Vybz Kartel and Mother in an hour, feud in, link up, feud again, carve out a big piece of dance to yourself.
So we don't see where the mother of dancehall star Cranium passed away, my people. We see where the entertainer share the sad news on Instagram. I get to me and say we see where he put up a picture with him and his mother and had a caption where he's stating that fly high mama. Thanks for all the prayers and blessings and time you put into growing me. You get to me and say, yeah, man, I would have seen several entertainers, including the likes of Mr. Vegas and several other ones, would have, offer condolences and so forth. And would I use the platform to do the same when it comes on to the likes of Cranium at this moment, going through these challenging times, so to speak, my people. So big up the likes of Cranium. I get to me and say, yeah, man, more powers and blessings and hits and so forth, my people. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and also click the notification bell, because you don't know where have a pass through regardless of how the thing go. So watch what I go on and know, my people. With us where the likes of Likkle Addi, the son of Vybz Kartel, is, distancing himself from nepotism after he was nominated at the Caribbean Music Award for one of the best young artists, my people. I get to me and say, yeah, man, the likes of Likkle Addi is proud of the moment and is celebrating the moment. But you don't know, being the son of Vybz Kartel, him come under pressure and scrutiny from some of the fans, my people. So that's where the likes of Likkle Addi made several story posts and he would have basically, speak out on the whole thing. So we are going to take a look at what he said. So this is what Likkle Addi said, my people. I am grateful to be nominated for Best Dancehall Artist. Whether I win or not, it's an honor. What's disappointing is seeing so many grown adults rush to the comment section to hate instead of simply saying congratulations. The people asking which song does he sing aren't genuinely asking. They are trying to belittle me. If you don't know my music, YouTube and every streaming platform are free. Just because you don't listen to me doesn't mean that other people around the world don't. Dancehall music does not stop at Jamaica. My music is streamed across multiple countries, including Europe, and that's something people refuse to accept. To those saying nepotism, I did not even know I was nominated until my big brother told me. I don't know anyone up behind these awards and nothing was handed to me. And for those saying I am not new, these categories recognize artists breakthrough to a wider audience, not who made their first song yesterday. I have accepted that being Vybz Kartel's son comes with extra scrutiny, but it's sad that some Jamaicans would rather tear down their own rather than celebrate an achievement. If this nomination was your favorite artist, the reaction would be completely different. So against Likkle Addi, I say, well, me put in my work and would have want to be credited and respected for my work, not make it seems like, because him a Kartel son, some links pull and so forth. He's stating that his music has done that. But as himself would have point out and have to understand, you are Vybz Kartel son, so you are going forward on extra scrutiny, and that is a big shoes to fill, because everybody know that when it comes on to Vybz Kartel, consistent, lyrical, all of them things, the dominant and all of them things there. So you don't know them now. Go take no like a short change thing from him youth them. And I am not saying that Likkle Addi music is not good and so forth, because I always tell the people, I say, listening to Likkle Addi and Likkle Vybz, me hear them songs, hear a couple of them, and I'm going to say me hear all of them. But, and some of the songs are really good songs, my people, better than even where some other young artists are put forward. But as we say, a Kartel son them, come like Bob Marley, you them. You get to me and say, enough people would have just make it look like, Juna Gang or Julian Marley or Kimani Marley was just handed down them greatness was just handed down to them because them are Mali, and not recognizing that these people are actually talented. You get to me, I say, yeah, man. So I just saw it go still. So I don't know all the things still, but he's stating that, you know, no nepotism behind the thing. Nobody not on him, not give no strength on them. So I don't know all the thing. And also, when it comes down to the likes of one Kevin, we see him on Vybz Kartel and a recent live stream of people. I get to me, I say, and them do a reason about Malta, because we see a lot of like over on the Europe side, we see a lot of people you know, I state that them now see the rest of the lineup for Malta and them I wonder what is going on and blah blah blah. My people, some people even make title and say they show them cancel. Not sure where them get that information officially, but based on when me see Vybz Kartel, I say there is nothing to indicate that those shows are cancelled, my people. I get to me, I say, yeah, man. So with that hearing pan a reasoning with one Kevin about the shows them and about him and my father taking a piece of dancehall. You see it? And that is like a reality where a lot of people don't want to accept either. You get to me, I say, some people would have, yeah, what reason with some people and them that tell us, yeah, other ones and Cartel arrival and so forth. And I wonder when them start listening music. You know, or because my father is more laid back and not really rush to prove nothing are out here, you know, try to do the most, make them feel like, you know, them can't go around the reality of the thing. But the Likkle live with Kevin and Cartel kind of echo still my people, but only can, you know, pick out a bit of what he's saying out tight and get an understanding. So check this out.
Out and it never even posts out the yet.
Yeah.
On the 9th of September, Gully and Gaza will be in O2 Stadium, and that is sold out. The people must say them need a second date, because some people not get no ticket. O2 Stadium is sold out. Yeah, that's that. So people, yeah.
But then the next day I go and be safe, man, and go got thing come.
A crime, and this people wanna get ready for this, you know. O2 Stadium is the 9th of September. Malta is the 10th of September.
Remember Malta
Sold out. Reggaeland sold out, and Reggaeland is the 31st, starting the 31st to the 2nd, right? So that's sold out. With everything you touch, it's just keep on expanding to be the biggest shows ever. How do you feel about the new Vybz Kartel? Because the old Vybz Kartel set a trend, and now the new Kartel is setting a new trend.
First of all, why? You mean
What do you think about it?
Yeah.
That's my wife myself told them, I'm my dad.
Me no feel no way what's great. I got that great first thing.
What?
No, me never left that sort of no. And we put in the work for many years. Anybody will work hard. But the area that one never stop in the work. And once you put in the work, you have to reach the reward.
Real talk.
So as it relates to me and my father now, come on, we've been cut half out of the people that dance. We not talk about Vybz Kartel. We talk about Vybz Kartel and Mcgregor. In an hour, feuding, link up, feud again, carve out a big piece of dance to yourself.
Dance all.
So like one of the selector them here say, young to the vibes of the one Vybz Kartel.
Give
me an echo.
Oh, it's on now.
Yeah, it's on. Yeah. That's screechy. Yeah, echo.
I have to use this thing here.
And you know that, Kevin, but watch you now. You just see fast through for bless you up with fuel lion.
Yeah.
And you draw me out to come say something, because force me forward for your program.
Appreciate it. Well, appreciate it.
Yeah, I have to big up. That's cool, man. So I have to big you up.
Yeah.
And don't know, big up the whole of the cartel team on TikTok. I'm watch. Regular pull up and just watch.
Before you step off, More everybody.
So yeah, my people, and that go on for what go on when come on to Vybz Kartel and one Kevin in here. Get to me and say, yeah man, so Kartel say him pass through for drop a couple lions. And you don't know one Kevin argument to that make him have a, forward panel come all a little reasoning and, that. So, I don't know what to think about that right there, some people. I get to me and say, yeah, man, but outside of that, we don't see a virgin that is a pastor, Jamaican pastor, we don't see where him, got deported to an African country called Eswatini, because in this whole TCN, the third country national agreement with people. I get them and say, yeah, man, and it's causing a stir because the Virgin has said they must treat him like slave. You get them and say, and you don't know, it seems as if it's going to be a conversation in the Jamaican space. So, according to what the pastor said, basically what they are doing to us, I say it's slavery. They said to me, you are going to an African country. And I said, how can you take me to a place I don't know? And they said, whether you know it or not, that's where you are going. And if you don't go, we will put you in a plastic and carry you. So that is what the Christian pastor is saying. You see, but me I get the understanding that the pastor words would have probably come for aunt him because he would have seek asylum, stating that him cannot return to Jamaica because they want to dirt him down them people. I get to me and say, yeah man, however, during this whole deportation thing, it would have been considered illegal for them return you to the place where I seek asylum from. So them place him somewhere else, my people. But I have a reason with Mr. Vegas on this whole subject. And also, me that's where my blast the opposition Mark Golding calling him a yes man, where I say everything, say yes to everything to the people in the streets of Jamaica. And also is stating that speaking on the fact that Dayton Campbell apologized to the likes of Darrell Vaz, my people. I get to me and say, and you don't know, this is Mr. Vegas in a full politics farm. It's a good while we see it. We haven't seen any reasoning from Mr. Vegas in terms of like the music. I don't know if I true. People usually I tell him say, yo, if you come off of the internet, him dip on the internet too much. So probably him more welcomed over the political side. So over there, so we see. But this is the reason said we. I don't know what to think about the likes of Mr. Vegas and his reasoning. And the one thing I don't know when it come on to Mr. Vegas, the man where I go talk his mind, my people, whether people like it or not. Check it out.
A Jamaican, a man that was sent to Eswatini. His wife was on the radio today, but nationwide, and his wife said they ended the program that he was on and sent him to Eswatini because he got his stay in America because he told them he's fleeing torture from his country. The Jamaican fleeing torture from his country. So now they sent him to Eswatini. Why they did not send him back to Jamaica? They did not send him back to Jamaica because it is against international laws to send back somebody to a country where they fled torture. So if on his application, this Jamaican said him can't come back to Jamaica because they're going to torture him, they are not going to send him back to Jamaica. So now I get a better understanding why the man want to transit some people through Jamaica. Me think say my hope say them stay. And me think say that's why it takes so long to finalize. St. Kitts signed the MOU. January they got the first set of deportees or whatever you want to call them, transits. In May, January, February, March, April, May. Me think the man just want to get them out quick and fast before the courts stop it. And if you stand up in him way, Mr. Andrew Wellness, your people shall feel it. You see how them run up and down and ball out when the light did lock off? You see where them run up and down and ball? You see how much conspiracy them fling around when the light lock off what day? Them no see darkness yet. The best thing ever happened to Jamaicans, them elected Andrew Holness to lead in at this time. Because he's calm, he's calculated, he's cohesive in his decisions, and him not take no press. Mark Gold in a press button. I say that without apology. Mark Gold in a press button. Mark Golden. If you see people in go so, in go so with them. If you see crowd that go so, whoop with the crowd. You see protest that go on the people in a yellow shirt, in run go put on a yellow shirt, whoop in a yellow shirt. You see people that protest against Dennis Chung, whoop go protest against Dennis Chung. He just whoop. He don't look like a leader where can make hard decision and say, yo, it's not popular enough, but me I do it because I know say it is in the best interest of the people. So me I do this. Everything is just follow the crowd. Yeah. And I hear that the people them want this. And I hear people them want the MOU to the public. And I say release the MOU. Release the MOU. And the people them want to know. The people them want to know. Whoop with the crowd in a Sikhi uniform. Once you see him put on a Sikhi uniform, whoop with the crowd. Jesus. Andrew Holness is the man that make decisions with him. Some of the decisions, you know, I go see it now, you know. I don't road, I go see it, you know. But he make a decision same way. Because him know say, yo, in her heart and soul, him know, just like when the PMP was against Nigel Clark from ensuring the country against these type of impacts like Melissa. The PMP them, I remember Rattigan and the whole of them a burn out Nigel Clark. I say, him fi step aside, him don't know what him a do. PMP, the whole of them a burn out Nigel Clark. I say, how him a insure the country, how him a do this and a waste of money, and it never did trigger in a barrel, and a foolishness, it never did trigger in a barrel, and Nigel Clark had to be out there explaining. Nigel Clark had to be going live on Twitter, explain. Say, yo, even though the hurricane, it never meet a certain ray, it never meet the threshold for the money trigger, and them have to explain, and they must say a foolishness, and when the money triggered in the category 5, they must say, where the money there? Where the money there? Where the money there? The people them need the money. The people them need the money. And the money was to protect us against shocks. External shocks, so we can rebuild. Not to take the money and go give the man the 10 grand. The man that listen. The people also take the money and go give. The people who were impacted by the hurricane. All right. If we take the 1.4 billion there, and we give 20,000 people. So we think, say, you know, the government say, all right, 20,000 people, we're going to just give them some money. How much will I give them? All right. Each one of them about 70,000. You know, so that's 70,000 there. By the time them don't buy up 2 little groceries, you know, say money gone. Even say 10,000 and give each person 140,000. But then take the 140,000 and then remember, say, let me trust some things around this and then owe some things around this and then pay back 2 things. And, you know, say, I see him chop all in the top all in the liver. You know, say, I see him board house and the zinc fence and gone back to. The government say, all right, make we accumulate all the funds. With the loan we get from the institutions, them, we're going to accumulate all the funds, we'll pool it, and we are going to fix back up the country. We'll create a thing called NARA. So we're going to need all the resources we have. Yeah? Because remember, say we don't borrow the money, you know, we're not going to run, no go borrow no more money. So based on we economy a rebound and all them things, we are going to build back the country. So all the money where we collect, all the money we collect, all the money we borrow, we are pull it together and build back the country. And PMP somehow managed to twist the story as something bad. PMP somehow managed to believe in themselves and accept them belief. So the money was to be given out, hand out, here, see that? And even though the government do that, because I have a list here with hundreds of people the government give cash to, grants. But they wanted the government to take the insurance money, the borrow money, the donation money, and just walk through the damaged area and just give them back. Because it couldn't go be that. Why you are running around talking about people still live on the tarpaulin? What do you expect? It would take Jesus to come create a miracle to not have people still living in deplorable conditions. It would take Jesus to come. We went through a category 5 hurricane. You know what is that? You think the government can run on and fix every situation and everybody were under tarpaulin? The government say, come let me give you a house. Everybody were under a tent. The government come. No. This thing happened in October. You think the government can run? Oh, people still live on a tarpaulin and the government have 1.4 billion people. And you say, yo, who them I listen to? Who I educate them? How them come with, how them reach to that conclusion? And you go listen to Mark Golden and the PMP them. I spread the same type of message. Mark Golden and keep on conference just one day and I see a message. 1.4 billion on the fund and even me, no them call I. They call I if you come participate. And I went and I say, yo, him is such a kin fallabaka. You hear ignorant people are run with a narrative and you were supposed to be a liar. Are run with the same narrative and it's not to score political point because you couldn't campaign so quick. You're just fool. And one fool makes many. You're just fool. And you have the whole of the camera them where I lead you. Can you lead them? Andre Stevens them a lead you. And this Kemar wanna lead you. Big party leader. Hitch up in a protest with scammer. Big party leader. Make people with on medication for madness a lead you. Bellevue patient a lead you. The only thing you have to talk about is Andrew Holness Statutory Declaration, Integrity Commission, and hurricane relief money. You have nothing else to talk about. You have no ideas. And it's the reason why the people around you, they have to go to the extreme and get and I feel today, I must honestly tell you, I feel so happy for Darrell Vybz. And I say this with no apology. What is cast it what it will. But I totally feel so happy for Darrell Vybz and his family. To know that a senior member of the PMP party disclosed to the world that they saw documentation. So the man never even in the country. That value, that to me, people say if you should have sue and get big money, that is more valuable than money. For a senior member of the People's National Party to come and say, I saw the documents that Darrell Vybz never in the country. And then put this on the man's name for how many years? You know good that man children supposed to feel. If you know say all 40 years now. You even through the youth them schooling. People are cute. People are looking at you sideways. People have had things on their mind and say, oh, your daddy unalive a little girl and grape her. And I've seen a PMP take it up and say that on a public platform. And now had to withdraw, retract, apologize. I ain't even talking about the apology and the gentleman will do it. I am talking about the fact say, yo, sometimes some people meant things to be bad for you and it turned out to be good. To see the whole world now, hear it from a senior member of the People's National Party said the man was not even in the island. No money couldn't buy that, Mr. Vaz. And that don't look something like when me did say one little something. I still apologize and say that's not what I intended the post to mean. I'm glad say you feel vindicated too. But me feel happy for Mr. Vaz. But why am I even saying this? The gentleman and everybody around Mark Golding and all the vloggers them and people like Duns Extreme them and Duns Alvaro them, they have to run around and tell lies and talk things just for keep you in the conversation. If the PMP them now make up things, no Jamaican will be talking about Mark Golding. The only thing why I want to steal a Mark Golding name now in the mouth is because every day the people around him or the vloggers have to make up something to keep his name active. Mark Golding is one of the worst leader the PMP ever had. And that's why the gentleman felt the need to say something, and him gonna know say when he must say this, you know, him know say I'm not true, you know, but he must say he must try to help the party. I help the gentleman, Damian Crawford, you know. I call all Andrew Wellness thief, you know. And Damian Crawford not have nothing to substantiate that, you know. And Damian Crawford in Parliament, I laugh with Andrew Wellness. Him and Andrew Wellness a shake and a laugh. And me I say he had to do it for the sake of the party, and yet still then kick him to the curb. After all of that, after the man go up, Damian Crawford must make them win the 7 seat when they win back. Single-handedly. Because, listen me. It come like a Damian Crawford did a run to the PMP. And to how they treat Crawford just to go out there for say things. And the worst thing, you know, anytime Damian Crawford said anything and they realize that the public no run with it, none of them no come out come defend him. None of them. Why them have to do all of them things? Because Mark Golding weak. The man weak. Every little thing you see, then drag him in a one press conference. If a black then get up right now and say sitting, then drag him in a one press conference. And he don't turn up around at the back. He don't turn up around at the back. So he run at the back, see me? every press conference. This is not healthy for our democracy. Because we need better opposition to hold the government accountable and keep checks and balance. And then people are going to just get complacent and bored and make a mistake and stay home and then go put this money we can't lead to run government. Because trust me, it'll be one of listen me, man. It'll be back to the 70s and to the 80s and late 70s. It'll be back to those dark days. This a man, the man, them put the camera in front of him at the protest where they do what they in a sicky uniform. Excuse me. And honestly, if you see that man stand up in that uniform our supermarket door, you beg him pull the door for you, know? If you see Mark Golding stand up our supermarket, our business place, leave me alone, and you don't know see him, you beg him pull the door for you think I security.
So, yeah, my people, that is the likes of Mr. Vegas. You know, what are your thoughts and your views? You know, normally when we post some stuff with Mr. Vegas, you would see like a couple PNP bridging in the chat. Say, Ray. So, I don't know what I have to say, my people. But according to my understanding with the pastor, you know, the pastor would have say, well, they come on to Jamaica, him can't return because them are go dirty. So the ones them I say, all right, all African countries. So, I don't know if there will be any negotiation between the Jamaican government and the Eswatini government and them can return him home. If him choose to come back this side, my people. So I don't know what to think about that still. Big up on yourself and bless up on yourself. And as usual, we'll catch you on another one. I'm out.